Turn off, hey, Jakai, turn off your mic. Turn off your, hold on. Yeah. Welcome everybody. This is the Evergreen Empowerment Group. I'm Jimmy Quins. I have a program, nonprofit called Peace and Love, Extend Peace. It's the Peace and Love Initiative. Extend peace and spread love. My sponsors, it's called Evergreen Empowerment Group. I have Mrs. Teresa Henderson. We call her Teaser. I'm gonna let Teaser go after I speak, but right now we have also Alicia Chang. We've partnered with Parkland Summit Parkland Youth Association, and that's where the basketball program is ran out of. I have Johnny Hammond on the live. One of my players named Jakai is on the line. A parent, Erica, is on the live, and all we're doing is kind of just introducing me and into the Evergreen Empowerment Group and what I'm going to be doing and kind of what it's going to look like in the future. So, Teresa, could you go ahead and say a few words?
Okay. So the Evergreen Empowerment Group was founded in 2009, but we actually incorporated as a business in 2011. Our mission is to help the folks that have been affected by the war on drugs. Basically, those in our generation have been affected by, folks coming through getting backgrounds that needed to be vacated so they can regain their standing in employment and education and housing. And so we learned some things from some attorneys and were able to help people navigate the Washington website that helps them to go into the courts pro se and vacate their nonviolent criminal history. That's where our background is. But going forward, we've been able to get nonprofit status and be able to help people that are trying to build businesses in the Tacoma area. So, you have a lot of people that start projects and don't necessarily have the wherewithal to get the financial part together, even though they may have a good idea. So we've been, helping people to be able to get the money that they're receiving from different organizations and spend it without having to, be in some type of financial trouble, not getting the tax money together, and so forth and so on.
And so that's kind of where I came in. I was I started off coaching in 19, and then as I started, it was just coaching. But as you start going with inner city youth, at risk youth, things start to happen. You start to mobilize from them, you start to help out, and so it became more than just coaching. And so, but then I had a son, and I wanted to spend time taking care of my son, and not that instead of taking other people's sons. So the plan was, as soon as my son went off to college, I was coming back, getting into it. While I left, the sports programs money went off the roof and unaffordable for a lot of people. So one day I was visiting my nephew who was playing with the Parkland Summit SPYA League, and I met Alicia, and me and Alicia, we then decided to. We basically did a collaboration, and in that collaboration is where what we started off doing was a camp in March, and it went all the way to June from Tuesday to Thursday, 6 to 8, and it was free for anybody to come in. And we kind of found out that we had a 8th grade basketball team and a 6th grade basketball team, and so that's where we're starting from.
Awesome.
So I will then turn this over to Alicia to explain a little bit about the SPYA.
Thanks, Jimmy. So, Summit Parkland Youth Association is an association that started by community members in the 90s to actually help get kids off of the streets here in the Summit Parkland area. Summit Parkland area is unincorporated Tacoma, and so we don't have a community center, we don't have a rec center, we don't have a YMCA. So community members partnered with the school district so that we would have facilities to run youth programs. Um, when the pandemic hit, the program kind of went underway, and then as things started coming back, we picked it up, and a group of community members now runs the association, and we run sports such as basketball, volleyball, track, soccer, baseball, and flag football. Our main goal is to keep our costs low for families. Right now, all of our sporting programs are almost at half or a third of the cost of anything that you would find in the community. So that's we're about 75% volunteer based. We've got teachers, parents, community members volunteering to coach, officiate, and all kinds of things. So yeah, that's SPYA.
And also we have another member who just came in, Mr. Corwin Scott. Just a little brief history about Corwin Scott is me and his family go way back amongst a lot of families in Tacoma. The Scotts do the funerals for most of the funerals. So my great grandmother, my uncle, my grandma, my grandpa, a lot of friends. So I've been knowing him since they were little. I'm 51. I think he's a little younger than me, so I've been knowing him ever since he was young, and I've watched him grow up to be a man. And so this partnership for me is a huge blessing, right? It's like it's kind of like family, right? And also Teresa Henderson's mother is Alberta, Canada. She's a matriarchic woman from the neighborhood, the community we come from, and so I'm real excited about this because already they found some money. They found $1,000 for us to eat food with already when it's time for us to go on trips. These uniforms we got, like I said, we're making it affordable, and we're gonna get a letter out that's gonna go out to sponsors, and that's what I'm gonna do. Hambone, I have you on here. You're going to be able to help out with that. I got some plans for you, right? And everything will kind of go through Alicia to make sure she's okay with it, and because she has a board that she has to report to. We all have people we have to report to, but Evergreen Empowerment is who I report to, and I also report to Alicia. So that's it. Mr. Corin, would you like to speak?
Yes, I would like to say that I'm honored to be here. Pardon me for being off camera. I actually haven't made it home yet, but Teresa and I, we are both very honored to be working with you, Jimmy, and we hope to do great things together. And we are in your corner, so thank you for having us this evening.
And I thank you and appreciate it. It's been funny because I've been planning this for a minute. I went to the first people who had access is doing this. They kind of been saying wait. They've been kind of saying hold on, right? And my car, I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma, and one of our slogans is our car speeds on its way. So I'm gonna keep knocking at the door. But the first time I knocked on Corwin's door, it was opened up, and now we're here. It was so quick that this is, like I said, it's a blessing. So that's just kind of it. And what we're doing here is we're trying something out because later in the Evergreen Empower Group, I'm just gonna call it the EEG for short. And the EEG, we're gonna hopefully have these kind of podcast things for the group. We'll talk about that later, but this is just a trial run. I have this guy in the right left corner, Jakai. He's just kind of what it's about, right? Because Sky came into my gym he came kind of late, right? Came in 2 weeks. But maybe two. It was in. We went to March to June. He probably got there around April. I don't know. He came in, and he's came a long way since then. All right, and then since then also I had the opportunity to coach flag football, and he was on my flag football, and he's very talented, right? He's very. I could see him probably playing in the NFL one day. He's a very athletic person. He doesn't even know he's athletic. He doesn't even know he's still a kid. He still jokes around. He's smiling. He got a huge smile, and that's what it's about for me. So, Kai, I'm about to I'm gonna let you say something, and I'm about to add. And if Teresa, if anybody wanna go off, there's somebody waiting. I can have six. I got my another little kid, DeAndre, who I want to come on here in a sec. But Zakai, I would like you to speak for a sec and just tell us your name and tell you what you like about the program so far. Go ahead. Stays on you.
My name and I like the very good. I'm coach because he makes us work and
You got
other
the mic too close.
Okay, we can't hear you, buddy.
You got the mic too close.
um I like being on coach Jimmy's team because he makes us work hard and makes us do it so we can get better and all this other stuff.
All right. Thank you, Zakai. Hey, Zakai,
Okay.
stay around. I'm about to take you off real quick. I'm about to add Dre, but don't just stay in the back room. Stay in the back room. Don't go nowhere.
Okay, Jimmy, I'm gonna bow out now since Corwin is here,
Okay.
so you
I'll
can
see you
add your
later.
other folks. All
Yeah,
right, you guys take it easy.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Johnny Hambone, would you go ahead
Yeah.
and go ahead?
Like I always, first of all, I appreciate you inviting me. It's an honor. Like I always say to Alicia when I talk to her, you're doing a beautiful thing, Alicia, out in this community without a boys club or a center. Jimmy, my love go back with you 20 years. You've been coaching, and I always see you going beyond coaching. You know,
Longer than that, man. We go in the same church. That's like you know me since I was a baby. But go ahead.
yeah, yeah, but picking up kids and spending money on kids, and I mean, you do so much for kids, and that's what I told Alicia about a month or so ago when me and her talked. You just do so much. Your heart is so big when it comes to kids, and that's what I love about you. And Alicia, for you to have a dream and a vision to build a program like this, it's just without a boys club or a center. My hat just goes out to you. Anything both of you guys ever need from me, I'm here for you. I coached in this area for a long time. I coached with the Parkland Raiders. I helped start that program. I coached the Spanaway Hoopers. I coached in this area a long time, so I'm familiar with this area. You guys are doing a good job. Thank you. My grandson has learned a lot by being around you, Jimmy, and I appreciate you. I appreciate that love.
No problem. And Lisa, with that being said, Corwin at the EEP, maybe one day we can start trying to get us a facility out there because there needs to be something out there, and that's kind of what the empowerment group is all about, right? So all it takes is to talk to a few people, let the people know what we got going on, and once we spread this, right, and it's only for the Summit Parkland youth area, right? We're not everybody's not going to be able to come in, right? We have who we have, like even right now, we have our I'm sorry, touchdown. But we have who we have. I'm watching the game too, and it's a blowout. And that was one thing that I liked about this because I've seen growth in about 10 to 15 players, and I don't know where it's been, but this is an untapped resource, and in a couple years, Franklin Pierce is going to be one of those teams that you hear about. Like, it's going to be the new thing because you guys is the future, and that's it. I'm gonna let my one of my players, Dre. Now, Dre is one thing I like about Dre is our relationship is he has this this way about him, right? I'm trying to pick up his motor, and not that we're struggling. This is the relationship of coaches because when I was young, I didn't get my coaches. I thought my coaches was on me, but one coach, for example, I used to fourth grade, fifth grade. I played on the team. I probably averaged 14 points. That's a lot in fifth grade. Then when I went to this coach's team, he made me sit up top and pass to other people, and I went from having 14 points to probably 5 points. It wasn't a lot. But then when I went to junior high next, I was better than all the other guards because they couldn't do what I was just taught. And so that was the first level of me understanding that, hey, that coach helped me out. Other people come and say, hey, that coach is kind of, you're not scoring and all that. But so I'm looking forward to getting back with Dre. Dre, we split up teams because we have too many teams. We couldn't put everybody on my team on one team. So Dre, I look forward to talking to you, but introduce yourself.
So, hello, my name is DeAndre, and what y'all say? Like about the program?
Just introduce yourself. What you like to do? What school you
Oh,
go to?
so I go to Gray Middle School. I just, I'm just, yeah, that's it basically. That's it.
Well, and see, this is what it's all about because we're going to be doing this. Like I said, we're part of my program is mobilizing youth. And hey, one day it's more than basketball. You might have to be able to speak. So we're gonna learn how to speak through this. Later, it's gonna be a team thing. There's gonna be team things that's happening. Um, I was just talking to Corwin today. I bought a bus, an Art of Sound bus, that I'm gonna turn into not a party bus, but like a team bus. And so hopefully we're gonna get some funds and turn that into a EEG SPYA bus. So when we go to games, we're gonna be on that bus playing video games, and that's where we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna do. So there's just a lot of opportunity and a lot of growth, and I look forward to everything we're gonna do. And this is just it. There's nothing more to this. We just wanted to try this out to see how it looked, and I just wanted to introduce everybody. Alicia, I want to introduce you to Corwin, Dre and Jakai. I just wanted you guys on as two of my guys, right? I was hopefully Eli was back there, but he's not here. And by the way,
Eli's here.
I'll tell Eli to get on.
Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah, so that's just what it's about. That's just what it's about. And JoJo too, if you don't mind. What's up, Eli? How you doing?
I did.
Hi, my name is Eli, and I go to Ford Middle School.
That's it? You ain't gonna give us nothing else?
Say I love basketball.
I love basketball and
Yeah.
sports.
Eli's an athlete. He's played soccer. He comes from soccer. He goes right to basketball practice. I had to tell him to chill out. I know in soccer you run around all the time, but coming from my basketball practice, he's the leader of my team for sure, right? I got a lot of confidence in him. He actually reminds me of another player, Malachi Flynn, I used to have, right? He reminded me of the Flynn boys because they just go hard. And everything I ask him to do, he just says yes and shakes his head. Yes. Like, so that is very important in a coach player relationship. And he's already expanded already. So thank you, Eli. I appreciate you.
problem.
I think Coach Jimmy.
Where's JoJo? Is JoJo around?
I'm gonna go get her.
Yeah,
He's gonna go get her.
real quick.
Jojo. 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 Come on. Huh? Coach wants to see. Come on, coach. Basketball coach. Come on.
Well, while we were, was JoJo being shy?
She's being shy. She's coming. Here she comes. Come on. You're just introducing yourself. Who you are. Come closer
Come step closer, JoJo.
so they can hear you.
What?
How you doing, JoJo? We just want to introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Jordan. I go to Ford Middle School and I'm on varsity basketball, and I'm in 8th grade.
JoJo is part of the 8th grade team we're putting together in Foreman. Once again, she's one of the ones who's been there. She's getting better, right? And I look forward to working with you too, right? It's a lovely bunch that they have. So thank you for showing up, and I appreciate you. Just get them girls ready. Let them know there's
Okay.
number 20, number 34, number 23 on the other team. I'm getting you some more people. I got some uniforms. We need about 3 more after practice. After this basketball, you're gonna be in. It's about to be up. So that's it. Thank everybody. Mr. Corn, you got anything to say before we go?
No, I think that everything has been said. It's been lovely to hear from the youth and what they are doing and their future plans and some of the plans, Coach, that you have. So, no, I think everything has been said. So, thank you.
Okay. Now, this is the part of the thing we're going to say goodbye, but you can still stay on because it's called backstage. It just won't be live no more. So that's just part of it. And if you guys want to know, this is going to be it's on my YouTube channel, but later, hopefully, Alicia, you might want to think about getting a PSYA channel, right? And we can try to do this to where this is my personal channel that the kids can come on, and maybe we can before or after practice have our conversations, right? You know, this is just the new age people are doing now. It's just podcasting, right? So we're just trying to get into the new millennium, right? Anybody else want to say anything?
Hoopers on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hoopers.